friends and students. Welcome back once again in the series of projects. So in today's project, as you can see on your screen, we will be discussing, or we have made a new project, that is petrochemical industry parameter monitoring system using HC12 module with parameters on web server as well as on LCD. The second name we can just simple name, we can call it as a temperature, humidity and gas leakage monitoring system using HC12 RF module. So here HC12 is the main module. Okay. So we will be discussing about this project in the coming this thing. Okay. Before going into the project, I will show you the video, the live project video. Before going into the video, we will discuss few of the points like. So there are two sides to it. One is transmitter side and one is receiver side. So on the transmitter side, we have used Arduino board plus DHT sensor, that is temperature and humidity sensor, and MQ2, that is gas sensor. This thing, the data will be sending through the HC12. It's a module, that is RF module. We call it as HC12 is a RF module. That is about, we discussed about transmitter side. The receiver side, ESP8266, that is NodeMCU, we call it as. HC12, that is again the receiver side. We need to have the same module again. 16x2 LCD, right? It's a plain LCD, that is non-I2C LCD. Also, we have used buzzer, LED, and of course, we have also used a web server. That is the reason why we have used NodeMCU or ESP8266. Right. Next slide. You please see here about the connections. What are the connections? That is transmitter side. That is in the Arduino. DHT sensor is connected to D2. MQ sensor is connected to A0. That is analog 0. HC12 is connected to D3 and D4. That is transmitter TX, because it's a software serial. Please remember software serial when there is a TX and RX. So TX is connected to the RX of the Arduino, okay? And RX of the HC12 is connected to the D4, that is TX of the Arduino. All right. So this is the connections, very simple. You can check the connections and it's very, very simple. Now, the circuit connection for the receiver side that we discussed before is your transmitter side. Now we will discuss the circuit connection on the receiver side. What do we have in receiver side? We have HC12, of course, for receiving. We also have a LCD, a buzzer and LED. Okay, buzzer and LED. So what is there on mainly on the receiver side? We have ESP8266, that is, we call it as a NodeMCU. So HC12, again, same this thing, TX to D6 and RX to D7. Buzzer is connected to D0. And LED is connected to GPIO 10. Okay, so you can just find it out. Where is the GPIO 10? It is the fourth pin from the bottom side. Or on that thing, you can connect the LED connections. Okay, we are using LCD, that is non-I2C LCD, RS, EN, D4, D5, D6, D7. These are the main connection. That is the character generators. We will connect to accordingly given pins D1, D2, D3, D4, D5, and D8. And VSS, RWK, these are all ground. VDDA is 5 volt. That means it works on 5 volt. Please remember HCC 12 volt. That also works on with the 5 volt. You can connect to 3.3 also. And other maximum, all the sensors, they will be working with 5 volts. Next is features. What are the features of this? Real-time wireless data transmission via HC12. Display on 16x2 LCD. That means it will be shown on the parameters will be shown on the display. Web dashboard hosted on ESP8266. That means we can host a web dashboard on your computer or your mobile phone. That is IP address will be generated. LED and buzzer alert when the gas crosses a defined threshold. Here I will take you to the codes. At that time I will show you what is the threshold value. IP address is printed on the serial monitor. Okay, the IP address we need. So it will be printed on the serial monitor. That is when you load the codes. That IP address only you have to put and you will do this. Let's go to the video. will watch the video. I'll explain you all about the things and all. You can see here, this is your, you can first, I will show you the values first. You see the values here on the display. So I will tell you what are the values like. You can see it is a little lighter. So value is 30.80, that is temperature, and humidity is approximately 78%. And the gas value which is there on below, on the downside, it is around 165 or 205. Okay, so this is the gas value. Okay, so what is this circuit? I will just tell you first what is this circuit is all about. So the circuit is with the help of ESP8266 and this module. What is this module? This is HC12 module. HC12 module. It is an powerful RF module. That means there are pair. That means this is, suppose this is the receiver part. The transmitter part is here. You can see here. This is the transmitter part. You can see here small this thing with the steel antenna on the top, the spiral antenna. Here also it is a spiral antenna. Okay, this is spiral antenna. So this is your receiver part, and that is your transmitter. This is transmitter part. So transmitting, it is done by here. I have given power supply from here itself. That is, you can see the program, it is running over here. Okay, so this is for receiver program. I will show you the transmitter program also. It is showing what are the values. You can check here what are the values on the here. It is showing on your this thing also, serial monitor also, as well as you can see the values on your display. Okay, at the same time the values will also come on your mobile also, because we have taken HTTP also. That is, when you give your IP address, you will get this value on your this thing also. Okay, now the main name of this project. So name of the project is to get the value of temperature, humidity and gas level. It can be used in a factory, it can be used for your homes, and you can check the value up to the distance of 1 to 2 kilometers. That means this part, that is your transmitter and the receiver part, that is HC12, will transmit or receive signal of RF, that is frequency of 433 megahertz, right? And it can receive signal up to 2 kilometers also, right? If the antenna is proper, you can see on the top the spiral antenna. If the antenna is proper, it can receive signal up to 2 kilometers also. This is the transmitter part. So transmitter side, I have used Arduino Nano, right? I have used temperature and humidity sensor. This is the temperature and humidity sensor. This is my transmitter, that is HC12 transmitter, and in front here, in the other side here, you can see here, this is my gas sensor. So whatever the surrounding temperature and gas condition, it is first going to my Arduino Nano board, where it will be calculated and where it will be transferred from analog, because gas value will be in analog since I have connected it to A0. Okay, and this one is connected this your D2. Okay, that is digital value of the temperature and humidity. That means my temperature and humidity DHT11 is connected to D2, and the TX and RX, I have taken it from here. You can see the value, that is, it is coming from D3 and D4 here. You can see here, I don't know whether you can see or not, D3 and D4, that is going to my this part, that is D3 and D4. It is coming to my transmitter side. Okay, so this works on 5 volts. I have given 5 volt supply here, and the gas sensor is all this, all the 3 sensors, that is, sorry, all the 2 sensors as well as my transmitter working on 5 volts. Okay, which I have taken from here. It is connected to my this thing. I can connect it to my battery or laptop. If you want that this area, this should be somewhere else, like up to 2 kilometers you can keep it, because I said the advantage of HC12 is you can go up to 2 kilometers. Okay, the Bluetooth, the Wi-Fi will never travel up to 2 kilometers. Please remember, the other modules you get it in the market, it will never travel up to 2 kilometers. This is the only module that is HC12 module, so that can travel, or that can go up to long distance up to 2 kilometers, 1 kilometer, 100% you will get 1 kilometer. But depending upon the weather and the antenna what you are using, it will go up to 2 kilometers also, right? So here I have used NodeMCU or ESP8266. You can see this is my 8266. I will just try to show it to you. This is my ESP8266. Okay, this has itself has a Wi-Fi. So what I did is, with the Wi-Fi I will have used to generate an HTTP, and it is coming on the mobile also. That also I'm going to show it to you, right? So display is also there. Suppose you want to see the things on the display, it is showing display also. That is temperature, humidity, and everything is, it will be shown on the display. You can see one LED over here. This LED is over here. So that will, thus when the gas value goes above the threshold value, I have kept it the value up to 300. Okay, I will show you on the software also. So if it crosses 300, then this value, this will glow, or you will get buzzer also. I have kept the option for buzzer also. Okay, right? So this is your receiver part. This is the receiver section. Okay, please remember. Friends, now you can see on your screen there is a code on your Arduino ID. So this is your transmitter code. Okay, simple transmitter code. So these are the code that I will be sharing with you. So how you have to select? First of all, go to tools, and you have to select the board. Since we have used a what board? AVR board. That is, I have used a Arduino Nano board. So I will select Arduino Nano board, and you have to select again. You have to select to go to tools, and you have to select the port when it is connected. Now I will tell you what are this thing. These two are the libraries. That is software serial H library and DST H library. We don't require a gas library. Why? Because the gas libraries we are connected to analog pins, so it will directly come. So these are the very simple software serial HC12. We have to connect it to pin number 3 and 4. That is TX and RX. We have to indicate that. Void setup, the baud rate will be 9600. Next is, we will discuss about this, that is about the codes. And this is simple code. You here string data, that is what it will be coming on the display, as well as this thing we are sending it. So these are the very simple codes there on the transmitter side. Now I will show you on the receiver side. All this thing I will be sharing with you. So now we are into the receiver side. Okay, receiver side codes. So here we have used NodeMCU, that is ESP8266. We call it as a NodeMCU. So these are the libraries we should compulsory have it. Okay, since software serial compulsory, it has to be there. Liquid crystal we have used, and ESP8266 is Wi-Fi.h and ESP web server. These two libraries. Why? Because we are using the web server also. So these two libraries are important for us. Now, when the LCD pins are there, you have to define what are the LCD pins and what are the EN, RS, and different type of pin which will be connected here. HC12 again the same thing. You have D7 and D8. These are the two pins where we have to connect it. Okay. So Wi-Fi credentials you have to compulsory give here. Please give your SSID and password over here, and you have to tell your server also. That is ESP8266 web server. That is 80 channel number 80. It will be there. So all this data, it will be coming here, and the baud rate, everything will be given here, and you can just connect it to the Wi-Fi and you can generate. So these are the servers, and how the data will be coming out on the web, that you can just write it. Very simple. I have kept it very simple. Didn't go for a very fancy type of things. We can go for a fancy type of things and all. So this is web server data. You will get it on the web server. Very simple. The temperature, humidity, gas. 3. That's all. Nothing. So that's why it's very, very small web server. And on your any of the platform, that is computer or on the your mobile phone.